What's up, guys? This is Wave Runner Gaming back, and this time with MCR and the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals facing off today. And we're just going to send the link to some people, and then we'll get started on the broadcast of the game, which starts in a minute. And hey, Audrey Hepburn, how are you? Good, y'all can hear me. Hi, Sports Flair, how are you? We're just about ready to start things off with first pitch for the Braves. I'm doing good, and Michael Per and Michael Martin Perez is not in the game for some reason, but I'm not playing. I'm just commentating it and using that as my background. But I just put in him just for I put in Joel Pipes just for a little change because I couldn't find Martin Perez sadly. And I'm back, and I'm doing good. And good that you're doing good, sportsman. Marcin is how you say it. Got it. I thought that may have been how you say it. And no, this is not in franchise mode. That is a good tip when I do play that. I never even saw franchise mode though, so I really don't know. I've seen you play it, Sports Player, but I've never seen it on the home menu before. So I'd have to go there and see. I'm not playing sport. I'm just Sports Player. I've just got this on a regular game to kind of set my background for the game that I'm commentating. It's 3 away from Road to the Show. Okay, let me think. I remember there was Road to the Show, then there was Diamond Dynasty, and then there was March to October, and then there was storylines. But it might be called March to October. I never saw it on the home menu actually before, so I don't know. I've seen franchise mode in Madden before, and alright, after the live stream, I'll do that, Sports Player, because I'm really curious where franchise mode is. But I've got the TV on the Braves game right now, and I've got my PlayStation kind of on in the background, so it's kind of hard to do that during the stream when the first picture's about to come, but okay, Sports Player. Oh yeah, I do remember franchise mode now. How did I forget franchise mode? I played it so much. Why did I forget it? I think I was thinking I was playing some exhibition series. Audrey Hepburn, I think you may be a little bit behind. If you might want to catch up. And I am doing good. Right now, they're just starting. In just a few seconds, I think we should be underway here. They said a 4:10 first pitch, not 4:18. And why did I say that? They're back to not being on the field. Oh my goodness. Why is this not working here? Okay. Why are they not... Why... I'm very curious why they're not playing that. Yeah, I really hope there's not a weather delay going on. I really hope there's not a weather delay going on. I don't think it would be. I'm thinking of the weather delays that I'm thinking of is in Hoover, Alabama. I'm like, no, that's not UCA, so... Let's see, I'm gonna look up Marietta. Rain. Of course! Rain in Marietta, flood watch. Okay. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, I probably should do that. I don't think there's a weather delay at the park because I saw fans out without any of those covers on them. Without any of the ponchos? They're called ponchos? You know, the things that they cover you with? I don't know. It is in a rain delay, I think. I can't even tell. They keep, oh my goodness. They just keep showing interviews and stuff. I just want to see if the game is in a weather delay or not. I'm gonna have to check some. I think I know what to do. This live stream may run a little long. That's funny. I tried to do a live stream yesterday of this. Weather delay. Did it again. Today. Weather delay. Oh my goodness, I'm not clicking those channels. 2. I'm not racing, guys. Don't worry. Okay, sports player. Sorry, it's not interesting yet. Please tell me I can figure out if it's a weather delay. You know what? Why don't I just look it up then if that's not working? Now it is working. If they're not in a rain delay, I'm gonna have to do kind of what they would do on MCR when the Braves game is not, or the game the broadcaster is not on right now. Well, postponed, 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 or just a weather delay?
Postponed, then it's not going to play today.
Yeah, I understand that, but I don't think it would be.
It says delayed.
Delayed. I was gonna say delayed. They if it was postponed, they wouldn't be showing anything on that channel. Yeah, I think it is the weather delay. Oh, you did get the notification, okay. And you're rebuilding the Rockies with all-time legends. They're still ranked 28th out of 30. Well, last year playing fantasy football, my team was doing horrible, and by the end of the year, they were doing great because Rashid Rice had started heating up. So the team will probably come around. And you're not watching the game. I thought you weren't watching me. Sorry, Sports, I didn't see that. I guess we're going to turn it back to the Braves game. And while there is on a lot of these channels, of course, the game that is on MLB Network has to be in a rain delay. Oh my goodness. Well, this is going to be pretty unfortunate. Well, during the weather delay, we're just going to have to get some. Man, I did not. Okay. Alright, 30 more minutes. Okay. Yes, dang it is right, Sports Flare. And what we're going to do here is now, I guess we're going to do a little, I guess what we do here is do a little game updates every now and then and just kind of do like just kind of reports, but yeah, I do not think this game's gonna go today because I'm looking at the weather app right now, and it says it's gonna be storming until it's gonna be storming until 9, and it's gonna be raining until 10 in Marietta. So I guess I'll look up Truist Park just to see. They don't have it. I guess we'll try it again tomorrow for the Memorial Day special, but I might live stream something else in just a bit because this was kind of a failure. I'm gonna leave it up. I don't want to really delete it. I'm probably just gonna leave it up as part of MCR, but man, this is just unfortunate. Which is weird because the crowd is still there and everything. I just don't know. Okay, estimated first pitch for wait, did that say 6:30 or 4:30? Hold on a second, guys. We might have an estimated first pitch going on now. It's not postponed. I don't think we'll have to end this live stream. It says estimated first pitch 4:30. I guess we'll see who will take the series then. So our first pitch is going to be at 4:30. I know that, but the park's in Marietta. That's why I said that. But yes, Yay is right, Sports Flair. We are going to be back in business in about 3 minutes. Hopefully, will be our first pitch. Finally. And we're going to treat this just like I would if I was on the radio right now. If I was on the radio right now and I just discovered it, yeah, I'm on the radio right now. I'm on the radio. I didn't even know it. Okay, enough games. We're actually going to treat this like a radio show. You have to leave around 5:15. It's okay, Sports Flair. I'll probably live stream till the end of the game. So I'll probably, if you're going out to eat dinner, I'll probably still be live streaming when you get back, but you don't have to join if you don't want to, but it's okay, Sports Player. And, yeah, thank you, Sports Player. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do this show. And we're back to Bridge Fishing Live on MCR. And today, while we wait for 120 seconds, that's all, 60. That's all. 2 minutes for the rain delay to end. Okay, Sports Flare. And what we're gonna do today is we're just gonna anticipate this game a little bit longer. You remember that video I made on Music Central Radio? Remember when I used it? You remember when I did that Big 12 championship commentary stream? I did. I'm basically creating the radio on YouTube. Remember? But yeah, 1 more minute to go until the first pitch. This is estimated, but Martin Perez is hoping for a win today to lift up his record a little bit. He's not been the best pitcher on the team this year, but he has been showing his face in the lineup. And he's gonna be going up against today a really, really talented pitcher. And he's going to be going up against the Nationals' own Foster Griffin. And today we have the Nationals lineup: James Wood, We have then Curtis Mead in second. We have Andres Chaparro. Then we have batting cleanup C.J. Abrams. We have Dylan Cruz. We have Dalen Lyle. We have Jacob Young. We have Nathan Nunez. And we have, hitting last for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Now for the Braves, we have Ronald Acuna Jr., we have Mauricio Dubon, we have Matt Olson, batting cleanup, Ozzy Albies, Austin Riley, Michael Harris, Eli White, Ha-Seong Kim, and Sandy Leon. Thanks, Sports Player. And yes, go Braves. And here is our first pitch brought to you. We are for sure doing this game. Keibert. Okay. I think it is Keibert. I remember getting a lot of his baseball cards on our Rips videos, but yeah, Keibert. I've always said it Keibert, but I was probably wrong. And Leon. Some days I say Leon, and some days I say Leon. Some days I say the one thing, some days I say the other. And I just said the Nationals lineup, so we don't need to go over again, but I can go over and say James Wood has a .256 average, but Keibert Ruiz, who is batting last for the Nationals, who's batting last for the Nationals, has a higher average than most of them. He has a .263 average, higher than the leadoff spot. Now, I don't know what he's doing at the bottom of the order. Probably when he gets a hit for the top of the order to drive him in and drive him home. And then our 4 keys to the game are to limit the walks and just get the team rolling today. And Leon is how. Okay, I thought that Brandon Gaudin and Chip Carey said it like Leon when he was on the Marlins. So that's when I thought that. And Ruiz, I don't remember. Oh yeah, Ruiz. Goodness, I cannot speak today. Ruiz. Oh my goodness, I don't know what to say. But all I do know is here's the first pitch from Martin Perez in the top of the first. And here it is, then the first pitch is a ball. 1-0 the count. The Nationals catcher. Oh, yeah, Keibert Ruiz. Oh my goodness, I don't know if I'm saying it right or I'm saying it wrong. I really don't know. Here is the next pitch, and it's 2-0. Yeah, he's going to have to tighten up a little bit in this game because he's going off, if I remember right, the second best team in the National League East. The Nationals have improved since the start of this year. Now, you've got to be ready for them to slam the door in your face. And there's a strike right there to get things kick-started, a 2-1 count. I did Ruiz. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was how I said a minute ago, but here's James Wood with a .256 average, and that is just foul, and that'll even up the count up. 2-2. 2-2. As there's 2 balls and 2 strikes. No outs yet. It's 5th delivery of the game. That's a grounder, also foul. That last one was a pretty hot shot, head toward the ball boy. Yesterday there was a time that the ball boy ran all the way from his seat outside the field of play and then just ran into the field just to run and go get the ball. It was so funny. He ran all the way to the below shop outside wall, and it looked so funny. He should have just let Acuna give it to him. I think the Braves have had the best record in MLB for a while. There was a ball 3 while I was chattering about the ball boy going away, and And now there's a ball four, so the Nationals do get a leadoff walk, and if you're a Nationals fan, that's a great way for your team to heat up. Here's Curtis Mead with 5 home runs this year and 17 runs batted in. That's a called strike. It's a ball, but it's a called strike, and Mead will not challenge it. The Nationals manager is 33 years old. He's the youngest manager. Grounder. That should be 2. That is 2. There it goes. Touched on Tim. There's the Braves defense we've been seeing all year. There's 2 outs just like that. A double play. The Nationals manager is 33 years old. He's the youngest manager since 1972. His name is Blake Butera. I don't know how to pronounce it. I may have said it right. I may have not said it right. I'm not that good at pronouncing new names, but I'm good at pronouncing names like Jehoshaphat in the Bible. I'm good at that, though. Somehow I'm good at pronouncing those crazy and horrible sounding to say names compared to new names such as Butera. And then you got crazy names like Blake Butera. But you don't like him because he's not good. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I think he's a steady defender. I just don't think he's that good in hitting wise. Recently, I haven't followed his stuff. The 3-0 count. Called strike on the outside corner. That's exactly what a pitcher needs to do, like Martin Perez. I mean, he's not the best pitcher on the team, but he's certainly an elite deliverer. And there's strike 2. It's going to be a full count. He wanted to give a right on that one. Thanks, Sports Player. And that could be. And that's strike 3. That's got him. And that's going to send us to the bottom of the first. A runner allowed, which is out on the double play, and we head to the bottom of the first. No runs given up. That'll give me a chance to catch up on chat messages. I meant for hitting, like you said. Okay, you meant for hitting. Yeah, I was going to say, he's not that good for hitting, but he could actually have a comeback this year. Who knows what's in store? I remember last year when he first came to the team, when he was very, very new, I went to one of their games, and that was a tough night for the Braves. They lost to the Pirates in the third to last game of the year, and it was not that fun to watch. We got a tourist commercial right now. I'm not sponsoring them, but leaders in baking, unwavering, and care. I'm trying to sound like you're listening to the radio show. Forgive me, I'm not sponsoring anyone, though. However, they lost to the Pirates that night, something like 9-4. The only thing that really brightened the game up was getting a foul ball, and the fireworks show at the end of the game. Oh, and the group of young men sitting behind us and just yelling at the Pirates dugout because we were like almost in the front row, at the front, right behind the Pirates dugout, and they were just yelling, "Hey, Paul Skeens!" But we might start doing this for my live stream. Thanks, Sports Flare. I might not be able to join because usually these live streams take a long time, but I certainly will be able to join a lot of it. If I can, I will, but I never know where I'll be years from now, months from now. I don't know, but yeah. Wait, there's a. Wow, I'm behind. Ronald Acuna Jr. with a .247 average. There's a ball one, strike one, and strike two. Time for him to heat up. 2 homers on the year, 11 RBIs. Grounder, man. He's had a tough struggle to start the series. He injured his leg last year, injured his leg again this year, and now he's hurt his thumb, but is still continuing to play for the summer. Yeah, summer's the best time to do it because on Sundays you'll usually have to go to bed. Whoever's streaming will usually have to go to bed early. So yeah, yep. Come on, Ronnie. Here we go. Two count. I'm trying to do that toe thing that we always do in the live streams. But yeah, not the school year. It'd be hard on weekends. Thank you, Jesus, that school is out. There is ball three, and man, Foster Griffin's having a hard time controlling his pitches here. Here's the Washington Nationals defense in the outfield. We got James Wood left field, Jacob Young center field, and then we got Curtis Meade, C.J. Abrams, and then except Naismith Nunez. I can't see Naismith Nunez and Norris Chaparro and Foster Griffin on the mound. Okay, sports player. That'll be ball one after Cunha reaches on first base. Here's Mauricio Dubon with a .265 average. Now the ABS challenge. The Nationals challenge to call the ball, and not even close. Oh, that was closer than I thought, but not good enough to let them keep the challenge, and it will be one challenge left for the Nationals. There's another called strike right at the same spot. Man, that was just so talented of a pitch. Yeah, I like Mauricio Dubon. He used to be on the Giants, and I have that card. Mauricio Dubon, San Francisco Giants. Card number 8 out of the 2021 Series 1. That's a sharp liner foul. Better watch out down there, Blake Butera. We finally got Blake Butera involved in the game. He's 31, but looks younger. Yeah, he does. High fly ball, deep left field, and caught on the warning track. Is Acuna going to get risky and tag? No, he scampers back to first base. You don't like Tony Vitello or Gabe Kapler, though. Okay, sports fan, I don't know who those are. Man, that was just missed home run. If he could just gotten a few more feet on that would have been in the bullpen. Foster Griffin's 12th pitch will come to Matt Olson. I'll tell you this. The Braves' offense has been a lot more exciting this year than any of the teams, especially in this inning. Compared to the last inning, I feel like the Braves are really heating up faster. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Right as I say that, and Olsen goes down the count. Oh, okay, sports player. Yeah, I had the card from 2021. Another called strike on the outside edge. He does not want to challenge it. Matt Olson will walk back to the dugout sulking. And that is a strike, so there's no challenging that and get proving him wrong. So now 2 away and a runner on first. Right as I said that a moment ago. Here's Alex Albies. Grounder. He's got a .265 average. He's kind of cooled down for the start of this year. Here it is. The payoff. Whoa. Brought it into his hands. 1-1. Exactly who is what, sports player. Here is Arciamis, the pitch. High fly ball, deep left field. I thought that was belted off the bat. It will drop, however, and that will put runners on first and second. I thought that was a goner. It just didn't come off the bat that fast. It came off just poorly, 80 miles an hour. He also kind of had to stretch out there to get it. But that started to look like it was going to go over the wall, but it was shallow left field. Oh, Shagley, he is pulled down. Yes, I forgot I said that. I did not forget I said that, but I forgot I said that at the moment. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Here is Austin Riley. Swing and miss. Give that one a ride. He has 8 homers this year, 31 RBIs, and a .217 average. There's the ball. Man, he's really trying to keep an eye. The way he reacted to that pitch, it looked like the catcher out of everyone on the field was going to try to pick off Ozzie at first. It really looked like there was about to be something except, man, that whole team is just staring all the base runners down. There's strike two. That was fouled back. Ozzie's got a huge lead. And a called strike three on the outside high corner. That was just unfortunate, but they do, however, have gotten the party started, and the crowd loud here at Truist Park. In the last 2 days, the Braves have only gotten 2 hits. I know, they only have 1 hit today so far, so who knows what lies ahead. I remember the first game I went to, it was just back and forth movement which scores the whole game. And there's the ball one again. Perez is having a hard time today locating his pitches. Fouled off, strike one, 2-1 count. It's about to be another toe-toe count. Thanks, Sports Flair. And 2-2 count for real now. That one's also rocketed foul. That's 3 foul balls in a row. 4? 3 foul balls in a row now. 4 foul balls. 4 foul balls in a row. Wow. Ball 3 for C.J. Abrams. Grounder. Olsen touches first. He's out. Grounder, hot shot in the right field. Yes, Perez is struggling. He just got the last out, but now he's giving up a hit to Dylan Cruz. Here's Dylan Lyle. Double play, however, is back in progress. Fly ball, foul, 0-2. Dubon will make the catch, and that'll be the second out. Maybe Perez is filling in. Oh, I didn't even see that the second to last sport chat message you sent, Sports Fans. Thank you. Jacob Young, 0-1 count. High fly ball, deep left field. That one's got a shot. That one is caught just at the wall. Wow. That was almost a home run. And that will keep the game scoreless. We'll be right back with the bottom of the second. MCR defensive play of the game, kind of a backhand catch, kind of turning around. Mauricio Dubon with a huge catch right at the quick reach sign. Harris, shallow right field. Will it get down? No, it will not. Looked like it was going to come down for a minute. That is our defensive play of the game. White with a called strike. I don't get why he didn't count. Oh, no, it was called a ball. I thought it was called a strike. There's strike one. Got him on the curveball. Eli White with a 1-2 count. And a strike three, called 2 out here in the bottom of the second. Man, he started to. Then decided, nope, I'm not going to do it. Did look high coming off it. And here's Tim. Strike one. Man, he's got to pull the trigger on that. Foster Griffin is pitching for the National Sports Flare. Popped up and foul. Grounder. And Kim will be retired, and the guy will be retired. You're welcome, Sports Flare. And that will retire the side. We'll be back in the top of the third. How's franchise mode going, Sports Flare? And we're back to the top of the third. Another sinker gets called a ball. Good that it's going good, sports player. There's an out. Any out's good. As long as it's in the Braves' favor, any out's good. I mean, you just got to think of it as this: every out, as long as you're getting all full of 9 innings, all full of 27 outs. There's a lot of managers who just say, let's get 27 outs in this game, go home. You would think, there's no way it's 27 outs when you actually find out. He's right, 27 outs, that's all you need. Liner, that's straight to Riley, and straight to Olsen. Still scoreless, sports player in the top of the third. There's the second out. That was a sharp grounder. Caught looking. He makes the count up 1-1. The Braves are still getting one hit. Hopefully, that is not continued throughout the game. The Nationals have 2 hits. Fly ball, foul. I think everybody's just ready for some action. This was going just like the start of Game 7 of the World Series that I just got finished watching earlier. And that just drops foul before hitting the net out of bounds. There's the ball. That'll make a full count. The Nationals have had 3 base runners in this game. The Braves have had 2. Both teams have been walked once. High fly. No, man. That's not. I gotta stop saying high fly ball for everyone because it's not. It's just a little liner. Off the bat, it looks like one, though. Skies are looking threatening again. That one sharply hit the Olsen, who will easily touch first base. We'll be back to the bottom of the third after this. Hey, Debbie Hawks, how are you? I'm doing good. Hopefully the Braves bats can get going this inning. And we're back. A 1-1 count to Sandy Leon. Leon! Oh my goodness, I can't speak today. Alright, you're back, sports players. So are we. 1-2 count. There's the ball. He probably wouldn't care. He probably gets a lot of it. Believe it or not, it's not Tim at the bottom of the order. I wonder where Dominic Smith went. There's a call of strike 3, and now that's obvious why. Went out for Acuna. It's a call of strike. Acuna, that means back to the top of the order. Ball. Pretty plain today. 0-0. Still the third inning. Okay, he plays Friday. And that almost left the ballpark. Jacob Young is, however, able to haul it in. Browner, up the middle, fielded, and he will be out as well. Braves are still getting one hit, but so are the Nationals. We'll be back. Dominic Smith is just never playing a lot. Here come the Braves again in just a minute. We're back and the rain is really starting to come down. Hopefully it's not going to ruin the game. Let's just see. We are still playing. Top of the fourth. Not raining too hard, just a drizzle. However, there are fans starting to leave their seats. It's 1-1. I'm sure they're trying to get halfway through the game. He said DH. Okay. That's good to know, but I just noticed he wasn't appearing in the lineup. He is on my game, though, since I had to find a replacement for, I don't know, I can't even remember. There's so many people I was having to find a replacement for. Curtis Mead up. 1-2. The 2-2 payoff. Grounder to short. Diving stop to first. Not in time. Wow. Him with a huge stop avoids anything worse than a single. Because Curtis Mead's pretty fast. Yeah, Dominic Smith. It is the top of the fourth inning. High fly ball and foul. Haro now. Here it is. Go 1. You're welcome, sports player. The pitch from Perez. Just outside. Next spot back is foul. Okay, sports player, thanks. Andre Chaparro at the plate with a full count. Fly ball left field makes a weak flyer fly out. Simple play in order now. 1 away. Runner on first. The 0-1 count. CKA for 7. Grounder. That's still fair. It might have bounced foul because no one's running. That was funny. If that was fair, the Braves would probably be upset if that was fair. They're getting a little risky, showing not a lot of effort here. Maybe that's why they're getting one hit again. The Nationals have gotten so many base runners today. Of course, the Braves have only gotten 2, of which one was a walk. It's very frustrating sometimes. And you've got the best team in baseball right now, who can't even get more than one hit in a game. Grounder to second. He can't get the ball out of his glove, though, to get it back to first, but there will be 2 men out. They do get the lead runner. So 2 men out now and a runner on first on the fielder's choice. Dylan Cruz. I was thinking of Delan, what was his name? It's the next player that hit. That's fouled back.
Lyles.
Dylan Lyles, that was it. And it's Dylan Lyles. Strike 3. He's not even going to challenge it. That's the end of the 4th. The Braves get out of the jam. Let's see if the Braves can get their bats going this inning. I feel like this is the inning. Let's go is right, sports player. Yeah, they're always a late inning showcase. Back with the bottom 4th. Looks like the rain's kind of cooling off now. Foster Griffin versus Matt Olson. Gets him on the curve inside. And he's got a very nice curve. It really tricks out a lot of hitters. It really breaks late. And then he goes chasing at a sweeper outside. Here's 0-2. Ball. I thought it was a strike, but no, it's not. Braves caught a huge break. There's another ball. Another 2-2 count. I don't know. That's become so hilarious. Grounder, that's gonna get through on the right side. They're not one hit anymore. That's fair. That's gonna bring Olsen all the way to second, at least. He's still getting the ball, and it's a huge stand-up double for Matt Olsen, and maybe that crack in the back's gonna get the Braves started today. They're not one hit anymore. That's a relief. We were all waiting for that play. Here's a ball. They say they got him, but now they say he's safe. He beat it out. Runners out the corners. Infield hit. Man, that was perfect. It wasn't a power hit, but it was just a little chopper down the third base line. Pitcher had a hard time getting to. That was just perfect, and everybody's safe. And still, nobody out. It was a high throw, even. Jafar did a good job maintaining that ball. And now it looks like the Braves are going to have something in order here. They had a mound visit, and now back to play, Austin Riley. Austin Riley 0 for 1 today. Ozzie was the only one with a hit. 0-1. Grounder foul. Oscar Griffin in trouble. Wow. If that stayed fair, that would have been majestic for Austin Riley. That just gets fouled. That would have been perfect. That might have scored. That might have cleared the bases. That might have been a stand-up triple for him. One, two. All right, bye, Sports Flare. And a swing and a miss. Riley goes rounded on the changeup. It's okay, Sports. I'll probably still be streaming in a little bit. Michael Harris, 11 home runs in his career versus the Nationals, which is 60 games. Whoa! That hit him hard, and now the bases are going to be loaded. Bases loaded, 1 out. I thought it hit him in the back. It hit him in the shoulder. It wasn't fast, though. It was only 78 miles an hour. Here's Eli White. Here's your ball low. No. This crowd's starting to get loud here. Still scoreless, though. Bases loaded. There's ball two. Having a bit of trouble now, Foster Griffin. Fly ball. Foul. Right behind him. Crowd is must be at 100 decibels. Grounder. That skips over him. That will end the inning with a double play. Still scoreless. Wow. Somehow, some way got out of it. How are y'all enjoying the outcome of this game? I'm not, because it's still scoreless. Audrey Hepburn, are you still watching? that was almost out there. And that's going to be a stand-up double. And that's going to not bring home a run. There's runners on second and third. The ball was almost gone a minute ago. Man, Braves just can't hold them now. Radio connection lost. Trying to reestablish. Not really. I'm trying to sound like one of those computers that go like, connection lost. Trying to reestablish. But no. The TV connection got lost for a minute, but we're back. And Nevis Nunez, who's 0 for 1 today with a line out in third. Hopefully that's not a sign of a line drive home run. Mason Nunez. There's a strike. I said Perez was starting to settle in, but he's starting to kind of bring his pitch count up. Starting to kind of lose control over the baseball. There's a ball. Grounder, and that will drop. That will score at least 1 run. The Nationals are going to get the lead 1-0. Braves are going to have to go to work this next inning. That's very unfortunate because the Braves are starting to hold them for about 5 innings. Still nobody out. Didier Fuentes warming up in the bullpen. Got the pitching coach out there. And we've got the game back in progress. Runners on first and second. Here's Kybert Ruiz. Grounder to third, to second, to first. They got him, another double play. Just like that, there's 2 men out and a runner on third. One to nothing still, though. That was smooth. You can't get any better than that. Actually, you can. You can have the lead. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to the Braves channel, otherwise known as Braves Vision, on Music Central Radio or on YouTube. James Wood, the sinker. 0-2. Ooh. Practically standing way out from the batter's box, so he could have hit that. There's another close pitch. 2-2. Another 2-2 count? Oh my goodness, we keep getting them. Martin Perez with the payoff. Here it comes. Grounder, right up back to the mound. Can they get him in time? They can. What a play by Martin Perez. And that's going to end the top of the 5th. 1 run given up, a great way to limit damage. Just so you know, you can listen when Music Central gets released. You can also listen to the Braves and Nationals on Nationals regional coverage. Otherwise known as otherwise known as Natitude. And we're back. The bottom of the fifth here. The Braves backs need to break open in this one because they're not out of it yet. But if they don't hurry and score a lot, they're going to be out of it. Because the Nationals are looking scrappy this series. Sean Cam up. High. Popped up. Could that get out? Yes, it can. Foul ball. Raindrops continuing to get bigger. There's a strike right down the middle. Come on. Fans starting to take shelter again. That's outside. Popped up. Shallow center field. Long run. He might not get there, but he will. Sandy Leon. Leon. Man. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Really coming down now. Chopper. The third. That might be perfect. He's out. Wow. He almost got there. They might want to challenge. And they're not going to challenge. Curtis Mee did a great job of picking that ball up and getting it over there quickly before any damage could be done. Man, you just gotta tip your cap to that. Tip your cap to that play. Really getting wet out there. Ronald. Strike. A homer could put us right back in this, so that's all we need, one crack of the bat here. Time called. Time called by Acuna. Paul Bird with the umbrella. That's a ball. Inside now. Down low. 2-1. Nothing really that exciting in the game today. I feel like it's going to get exciting soon, though, so stay tuned. Stay ready. Not called. 3-1. You're scared to pitch a strike to him. Fly ball, foul. Getting used to his short pitches next to his cutter. Nice catch by the fan. And he swings through that one, and that's going to end the fifth inning. Man, the Nationals still hold the lead 1-0 as we head to the sixth. It's Sunday here on Music Central Radio, and the Braves are trailing by 1 run. And now it looks like we are officially in a weather delay, sadly. No, it is not now. Now it does not say that. Fly ball, left field, first pitch. Shallow left field, should be a can of corn for Mercier Dubon, and it is. Able to handle it easily. Here comes Shamaran. Chaparro. Why did I say Shamaran? There's a horrible ball. He's still pitching into the sixth inning, no matter how much trouble he's gotten in. There's a strike. That's going to even this count up a little bit. We have potential for another 2-2. Ball 3, 3-1. It's not going to be. Martin Perez with his 82nd delivery right here, right now. It's another ball. There's another walk, and that might be the end of the day for Martin Perez. But at the same time, maybe not. No one's coming out, so he must be staying in. C.J. Abrams. Liner down the right field, lining just back. Eli Whitecross, and instead of the Ball Boy would have gladly gone out there to get it, like he did yesterday. There's another ball. 1-1, even count. Martin Perez. Maybe can get out of this jam. Double play in order. Another huge fly. Out. It's out of the field of play, though, so 1-2. Getting kind of late in the game. It isn't early anymore. They got to start scoring runs. Popped up. Behind home plate. Leon has it. And 2 out. 2 away. 1 to go to get out of here. Man, that just gets outside the field of play. And that will be the end of the day for Martin Perez. I thought they were going up. I thought they were going up for a weather delay. Here comes Didier Fuentes from the bullpen. We'll be back after this. And we're back for the top of the 6th with 2 men out, runner on first. Here is Didier Fuentes, 11 games, 2.79 ERA, 28.8 strikeout rate. Swing and a miss. Goes through straight through that one on the slider. Dylan Cruz. I didn't say Dalen again. Fly ball. It's not a fly ball. It's a liner out of bounds. I can't read it off the bat. And a swing and a miss. Goes over a high ball. Gets out of the jam. Daniel Fuentes. Welcome back to the team. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Braves order. Gotta get going. Come on. Can the Braves come back from it? Let's see. They're working on a win. Dubon 0 for 2 today with a line out and ground out. Called strike. I think they're all forgetting about the ABS system challenges. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Dubon might start coming around. The lights are on. Getting pretty rainy. Popped up. Oh, that's actually carrying now. But he's out. And that'll be the first out. Mercio down. And after this inning, I will be right back. Matt Olson now. He can go yard. Braves tie it up. There's a ball outside. There's a start to the count. Another ball. 2-0. There's a called Washington challenges the called ball, and I think they're going to win this challenge. And they will win this challenge. And it says strike, so 1-1. swing and a miss. Braves are not having a good run today or yesterday. This is the time of day when not me, but sports players said that the Braves offense is going to start heating up. 2-2. Another 2-2. Oh my goodness. That's a ball high. Three two. The pitch. Grounder, right up the middle. Can he get there? Whoa, a high throw, but no. That'll be the second out. Fouled away. Liner, foul. Come on, Odyssey. We need you here. Whoa, way high, way outside. Foster Griffin is still shutting the Braves out. Another foul ball, battling. There goes the ball boy again. Oh, man. Fly ball right field. That one's carrying out toward the track, but caught. Man, Braves just can't get their offense going, but we will see them again in the next inning. And we're back to Didier Fuentes versus the Nationals. Dalen Lau, and that's a strike. Oh, ball. And there's strike two. And now we see a weather delay. The tarp goes flying. Here we go again. Another weather delay. The conditions worsen. Anytime a year like this, you're going to see that. And we'll be back. The bad thing is the Washington Nationals are going to win if, since we're past 5.5 innings, they could win if we have to suspend this game or postpone or just call it an it or call it an it. We're back, and it's gonna be a long weather delay, I think. I think we'll have to pick up this live stream maybe a little bit later because they're already going to replays. So we hope to see you again soon. Bye, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We might see you again in a little bit. Bye, guys.